Welcome back to Primetime Sports Friday. 4 records were broken on day 4 at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championship, and of course Denise Walters is trackside, and we will be going to her momentarily for the latest. In the meantime, reactions are mixed among local high school coaches regarding the change of color in the exchange zone for the sprint relay on the newly resurfaced track at the National Stadium.
The newly resurfaced track here at the National Stadium has created quite a bit of discussion since its completion. And one of the areas generating a lot of discussion is the new exchange zone, which is now in gold coloring. Previously, the entire track was blue, as you would have known, and the 30-meter exchange zone was marked out by gold hooks. Now, I've gotten some reactions from various coaches. The reactions are mixed. Michael McIntosh, the head coach of Green Island High School out of Hanover, is not in agreement with the change, while Michael Carr, the long-standing head coach of Wolmer's Girls, is also in disagreement. But he also highlighted one interesting and intriguing element, which he says has now been removed from the entire scenario.
Well, my take stems from aesthetically, it looks beautiful to the eyes, and spectators and commentators can easily see and call when a faulty exchange is made. But what is standard across the world is not what is elsewhere. We do it here because of nationalistic view, but I don't believe it will serve its purpose for the students going forward, as they will not have that distinct mark of yellow zone when they go elsewhere to run. It will be the standard white line there for 30 and it end right here.
Well, I am not one who support the gold color for the exchange zone, because you see, hurdling and relays are two events, what you call uncertainty, surrounds them. Now, coloring the exchange zone is going to take the uncertainty out of the relays, because all you have to tell your kids, make sure you change in the yellow zone. When you go on another track that is not in Jamaica, when there's just lines there now, it's going to be a different situation. So I think coloring the exchange zone is taking away that excitement out of the relays.
Neil Harrison, the director of sports at the St. Elizabeth Technical, says the new change should make life easier for the athletes. In fact, Harrison also highlighted a previous change to which he says coaches and athletes adjusted over a period of time.
Well, first, I must say it is very attractive, and it gives a significant relationship as to what the exchange zone is, and so it should give some clarity. But I think one of the problems with us as individuals and as a people is that change is not readily acceptable, and so therefore people might question it. But I don't see a problem with it personally. I do believe that the fact that it identifies itself should be even an easier task for us.
Meanwhile, Grace Bora, the sprints coach at Campion College, is also in agreement with the new change that has been made to the exchange zone here at the National Stadium for the sprint relay.
It makes it easier for most of the athletes, that's my opinion, because it's easier to identify the zone, both the beginning and the end. And I think it will do well for all age groups, from the younger ones to the older ones, which makes it easier to even teach it, coach it, and practice it.
So the next meet that Jamaican young athletes will get to test a different track will be the Carifta Games in Trinidad and Tobago from April 19 to 21, and it's left to be seen how they will go about executing those assignments. Reporting from the National Stadium, I'm Spencer Darlington for TVJ Sports.